Hello everyone, welcome in, welcome in. I hope that you are doing well wherever you are in the world. I wanted to go ahead today and take a look at the energy surrounding, ooh, the Bardo is coming out. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. So I had some messages jump out, my apologies. I wanted to take a look at the energy surrounding Donald Trump and the current run for presidency in the United States. This is following the recent third attack on his life. So I wanted to take a look at the energy for yeah, there's something lurking. There's something lurking in the darkness there. The destroyer, right? There's something lurking coming after him. This is the energy for Donald Trump, his current run for presidency, 2024, headed into November. The 5th is when we're going to have election day. Now, I'm hearing any plans are being thwarted, or they're not being able to be followed through on because of prayer, because of mass prayer, because of being divinely led, divinely guided, divinely protected, as well as the prayers of many. Now, I know this is regardless of your belief structure, okay? Kind of put your feelings aside. This is meant to take a look at the energy to see, moving forward, the most likely course of action and outcome for the elections. Now, I do feel like there is a lurking in the darkness here with the destroyer card that I had coming out right away. The first card that I had fall out though was this: divinely led, divinely guided, a person of the people, and the people will pray. The people will pray, and I do feel like the prayers are working, not just here, even collectively from a global standpoint. There's prayers coming in to make sure that, and now I'm seeing this is like an eye, but it's surrounded by the skulls here. The Bardo. I'll get further clarity on that, but let's go ahead and just see. I want to get, yep, protector is coming out. Protector for the temple. So these, the prayers of the people. I keep hearing the prayers of the people. Again, don't push that on your belief structure. This is just to try to get a reading to see the most likely course of action coming into election time in the United States 2024, to see where we are energetically at this point in time. Divinely led, divinely guided, spirit of the angel, guidance, blessing. The wolf is this nightmare situation. Something is lurking in the darkness. Confirmation of that fortress, imprisonment, darkness, spirit of the castle, and the nightmares. Let me just pull what's lurking in the darkness here. Stranger. Look at that. Caution, warning, danger. Lurking in the darkness. What is the Bardo, please? Ooh, envy. Envy, resent, miserable, wanting to see suffer. This is greed. This is hate. This is disdain. This is someone trying to cast like some sort of spell, or someone trying to take powers into their own hands, or someone trying to do evil for their own gain there. Yeah. Spirit of the Grim Reaper, death ending winter. Someone trying to cause a disruption, but it's not going to work. Or someone trying to cause death, but it's not going to work. The plan will be thwarted or stopped, or just dead in the tracks. Dead in the tracks. Because it will be brought to the surface. Anything that tries to lurk in the darkness during this time is being brought to the surface because of clarity. And that's because of either collective prayers that are happening, divinely guiding these prayers for intervention, and putting a stop to anything that lurks in the shadows. Okay, interesting. Let's go ahead and see how Trump is currently feeling after these recent events that happened. He's not letting it stop him. I see he's still wanting to move forward, wanting this opportunity to lead, to be someone for the people. He truly does, if you peel off all the layers, feel like he is what's best. He is what's best for the people moving forward. There's a lot of unknowns there, but he feels as though he has the best intentions of the people at heart. King of Pentacles energy confirming that, and wanting, I'm hearing like a fairy tale ending, hoping for justice moving forward, hoping to be strong enough to make it through, and not backing down. Not backing down. Knight of Pentacles, standing his ground, moving forward, but wanting to show up and be a man of the people. Now, there's a lot of enemies in the shadows, but he's trying to stay on course, stay on track. The Chariot and the Star is here showing like, yeah, see the chess game there? Like trying to hide, but the moon, the full moon especially, I gotta look and see. Is there gonna be a full moon around the election time? Let me see when the November full moon is, just to take a peek. Because it's important as far as the energy is what I'm feeling. Because nothing can lurk in the shadows. November 15th, so it's gonna be after. But there's going to be clarity coming around that time frame. It's going to shine on him. So I do feel, because I got Emperor energy here, I do feel as though the full moon for November feels like it's going to be specifically important as far as bringing forth clarity. Let me see if it's clarity for this specific election. I'm being pulled to this deck here. Yeah, look at that. The High Priestess. But I'm seeing like the moon showing clarity. See that sliver there? It's a sliver there. But again, just showing me the moon. Let me see if I get further clarity, please. Judgment. Yep. And a truth spoken with the Ace of Swords. So I do feel as though, and then I did see Justice and the King of Pentacles. So I do feel as though we will have an answer within the, oh, look at, there it is. The moon, there's that big full moon. We will have an answer by the full moon that's happening in November, around that energy. A week before, a week after time frame, because I saw like the Eight of Wands. Okay. Anything further that wants to come out from this deck, please? Anything further that wants to come out from this deck? Anything further that wants to come out? Oh, wow, the Death card did come out. Shoot. Because I was seeing Ten of Swords energy, and I didn't pull it. But, so what I'm feeling, like, you can't... I'm not trying to say this is in a cocky way, but it's making me chuckle. Like, you can try to kill me, you can try to throw me off a bridge, you can throw me out. Like, I'm unstoppable is his mindset right now, and he needs to stay in that mindset. I'm unstoppable. This energy feels like a shift from where he had been before. It felt very nervous, kind of hesitant, trying to figure out the right path moving forward, being humbled, leaning on his faith. And I do feel that still, like leaning on faith, but it's more like almost a little bit of a cockiness, a little bit of an arrogance here. Like, you can't catch me, you can't kill me, you can't get me. That type of energy. Like, I will prevail above all else. Let me just see if I get further clarity for that or confirmation for that. Guidance, please. Yeah, he really wants a chance at this. He wants a chance at this, at making strides for the future, at leaving the world a better place for, I'm hearing the children of the future. He cares from the heart space. I think it's showing in the energy that he truly cares from the heart space, and he wants to have a chance to prove to everyone that he's the best man for this job right now because he wants to be a man of the people. A man of the people. Okay, where's his energy at? He's seeing clearly the path moving forward, and he's hoping that others will see him clearly as well. And I mean, listen, he is what he is. Everybody can see that people can be more than one thing. He has a huge ego, extremely arrogant, very over the top energetically, but he's also someone that gets things done. So it's just he's wanting people to see him for what he truly is, who he truly is, and what it is that he wants to do. And I get a lot from the heart space. He's wanting to leave his legacy in a way where he helped set tones, draw boundaries, limits for the country he loves. Okay. Any further clarity? He's really holding on to hope too. Holding on to hope that everything will work out. Holding on to hope that everything will work out. Moving forward. All right, let's get further clarity. What lies beneath? What lies beneath this recent attempt? There was an arrest that happened. I guess he paid bail and is back out after $5,000 bail, but they fortunately were able to arrest this individual before anything happened, but there was weapons found on his person and definitely a plan in place. Element of burning evidence. Oh. And an element here of watching shit go down, enjoying the gossip. And then I'm getting caution. Caution. So we're not out of the woods yet. We're not out of the woods yet. I'm hearing we're not out of the woods yet, but I would say it as though like Trump specifically is not out of the woods yet. Caution. Has to be very mindful moving forward. Let me see his energy. I like to use this deck here because it gives us some Disney characters, like the energy that he encompasses. Yeah, there's a... I'm hearing off with his head. Off with his head. There's a lot of negative energy trying to come at him, like out to get him, like lurking in the shadows. This right here, there's so much energy out to get him. That right there, look at that. And then I'm feeling he is strong enough to make it through. Like he's got perseverance is on his side here. However, he has to be mindful too about those closest to him even. Like, who can you trust? Who can you trust? There's some element there of just being mindful who you trust. I'm just being really pulled into these eyes. These yellow eyes here. Let me see. So, show me Trump's energy. Show me Trump's energy. Show me Trump's energy moving forward throughout the rest of October into November. There's that duality again, that temperance. And the strength. So he's really trying to find balance between being this overly egotistical, I would say, maniac. And then I have the moon here. And like this is look, this is how he sees himself there. No, I'm joking, but he's trying to find balance between showing his strength, right? That's exactly it, because we have the strength card. He's trying to show balance between coming off strong, but not cocky, right? And then also being compassionate, but not weak. So it's a very, very difficult line to walk. And he's trying to do that moving forward. And I think he's going to be successful. I think he's going to be successful in that. Now he has to look out for the snake in the grass. Who is this snake in the grass? Who is the snake in the grass? Because I just feel like there's the chariot is here. The chariot is here. Further clarity for the snake in the grass. Further clarity, please. Further clarity. Oh, I'm being pulled to my Game of Thrones deck, so I'm gonna go there. You know, there's more than one. There's multiple. There's there's multiple shadows lurking in the distance. Like, he cannot trust. Caution, caution. Do not trust. Be very mindful of who he trusts. There's those that lurk in the shadows. Look at that. Do you see this? I know it's so different, but the two lights, and then it's like there's two headlights here, and just like this crazy yellow-eyed lurking in the shadows. I don't know. It's just crazy how two separate decks can end up being so similar. There's strength, really trying to find that balance. He's really trying to find that balance between the duality of being strong, but not being seen as egotistical, showing up and like being compassionate, but not being weak. It's just wanting justice, wanting to bring justice, wanting fairness. And just wanting to do what's right. It really feels as though he's wanting to do what's right. I get the moon coming out here as well. So the moon is definitely, the energy of the full moon specifically is definitely playing a role here. All right, and let's also, yeah, and I have the star for that. Let's see, let's just take a peek and see overall energy for him succeeding and winning the election. I get the Ace of Spears. Ace of Spears. Two of Coins. It's down to 2. So taking action, it's down to 2, which we have pretty much, right? Yes. It's down to 2. Who's walking away the victor? Who's walking away the victor? Who is walking away the victor, please? I want one to fall out. It's too close. Don't know yet. They're even. Two of Swords, Two of Swords, Two of Swords, clarity. Two of Swords, clarity. People are getting paid to try to sabotage. And that could be happening on both sides in different ways, but I mean, we're really seeing like apparent sabotaging from a standpoint of trying to go after someone's life, lurking in the shadows, right? Lurking in the shadows, as I'm saying it. Look at that. Lurking in the shadows. Lurking in the shadows. It's too close to call right now, as far as the energy that I'm picking up on. Let me check from another deck, though, to see and get that energy. Let me see what deck I feel pulled to. This one's tough to shuffle, but I feel called to it. Guidance, please, moving forward. Guidance, please, moving forward. Outcome of the... It's too close to call. Look at justice. Look at that, too. It's too close. It's too close. All right, guidance moving forward. Guidance moving forward. For Trump, guidance moving forward. He's got to lean into his faith more. He's got to lean into his faith more. Here's the Strength card. He has to allow himself to be seen as vulnerable, but still be strong. And it's not easy. It's not an easy thing to do. There's definitely going to be something with the moon. The moon is coming out here. This is showing it as the Five of Cups with regret. But he will regret if he doesn't show his soft side or kind side or some sort of vulnerability. That's the message I'm getting, and I'm seeing it as Empress energy. Creativity, Empress energy, feminine side. He has to lean into that in some way, shape, or form here. And I'm getting that with the Chariot. It will set things in motion towards a decision for him, is what it feels. Yeah, for the world. For him, for the world, and it will clear up any confusion. Two of Swords. The moon brings clarity. I keep hearing the moon brings clarity. Let me just... The moon brings clarity, further clarification for... What's this top one? The star. Look at that. Hope. The moon brings clarity. So I'm being pulled that we'll have some sort of decision or clarity or understanding by at least, and I know it's supposed to happen before then, but the energy can always go a week before, a week after, so that type of time frame moving forward around election time in November. And this is definitely a very strong rivalry, a very strong rivalry. Let me get further clarity. This deck right here. What message wanted to come out in regards to, what is this top one? Standing. I have the Page of Pentacles. Let me just see. Yeah, look at, there's Justice. There's an, and this one wanted to fall out too. Has to allow himself to be seen vulnerable somehow. Well, not being like I'm allowing myself, because obviously you don't want to be perceived as vulnerable, especially when you are having attacks on your life. But from a public perspective, I knew this card would come out. This card right here, the Wheel. He has to take back control of how he's viewed and seen by the people somehow. How is he going to do that? Ten of Cups. He has to show his compassionate side somehow. And then being pulled to the children in there as well. Look at that. There's a child. Six of Cups. So I don't know. I guess we'll watch that unfold. And there's the moon. The moon brings clarity. I keep hearing that. So let's end with a guidance message. Let me just see. These are different cards, but I'm seeing the moon, and the moon brings clarity. So I just want to see, is there a message that wants to come out here? Is there a message that wants to come out in regards to... Yeah, that makes sense. The frozen heart. Look at that. Empathy and warmth melts barriers for true connection. You gotta break down these barriers. Break down these barriers to get back to the heart of the matter. The heart. Win back the heart, right? And there's this is the energy moving forward for what he needs to be doing. Take this as a reading looking at that. I'll look at Kamala moving forward also. But this is about collectively coming together and sending love and light and healing energy in a space, wanting to not have any type of further incidents happen, because we do not want ill on or wish ill on anyone moving forward, regardless of your belief structure. So sending love and light and healing energy out into the world. And I'm just seeing if I feel pulled to anything else. This moon. I just can't shake it. The moon brings clarity. You know what? I have a Moonology deck. So let me just grab that card and we'll end with a Moonology Oracle card. We'll end with a Moonology Oracle card. This deck. So we're going to get one from each and close out the reading. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining in. What message is this moon trying to tell us? What message is this moon trying to tell us? Confidence is your key to success. Confidence is your key to success. Communication is key. And then look, we have that balance. The balance. Confidence is your key to success. But then communication is key. The balance between confidence and allowing. Oh, the balance. Look at that. The balance. A win-win outcome is forecast. If he can show the balance between confident and compassion, right? And I do feel like we're seeing that unfold. I do feel like we're seeing that unfold in real time. All right, one message. What are we as the collective meant to hear? One message. What are we, the collective, meant to hear in this moment regarding, oh wow, perseverance. The ant, perseverance. This is a message of patience. Whatever is going on right now, you cannot be so impetuous. By pacing yourself, the end result will be more rewarding. Slow down, don't rush, work carefully, and learn to accept help from others. Sending love and light and healing energy out to anybody watching this. Please hold prayers in your heart for all of those involved and wish for love and peace above all else. Sending love and light. Take care, everyone.